UFC Fight Night, Felder vs. Hooker went down over the weekend. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Rant Rich here, back with another one. First and foremost, excuse my voice. I've been sick for the past week, coughing and all the good stuff. My voice is very sore, very tender right now, so just excuse that. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet as possible. Apologies also for not being able to do picks with Rich last week. I did take two fighters and ended up winning on a two-fighter parlay. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put the show together because I was just feeling like crap. But anyway, I'm going to go through these results. I personally thought it was an excellent event, especially the main event. Came on a little earlier. I think everybody was getting set for that great boxing match that came on. That's another video for another time. So let's get right into it. I'm going to tell you who I picked. And then I'd like to also know how you guys did. Comment down below. Let me know. So some of these, I may just say their first names. You guys are not going to know who I'm talking about. There's a lot of tricky names on this one. Dobson versus Priscilla. Priscilla wins in the first round by KO TKO. She looked really good. Great fight on that one. Lima versus Hill. Hill ends up winning by decision. Some may say it went the other way. I kind of did, but is what it is. Hill's got a lot of clout in the game, and she seems like she's coming up the ranks. So moving on to France versus Nam. France wins by decision. He looked really good. Potter versus Keenan. Keenan wins by KO TKO. There was a lot of KO TKOs. Very exciting event from the bottom, from the first fight all the way to the top. So moving on to Matthews and Meek. Matthew wins by decision. Matthew looked pretty good on that one. Turner versus Calabello. Turner looked very good. I was actually thinking about taking him, but he was a little bit higher up there. There were a few even-ish fights as far as the odds goes too, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, Turner wins by KO TKO in the second round. Aguilera versus Zubaira. Zubaira wins by KO TKO in the first round. I thought about taking Aguilera, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because when I was watching, my fight was just about to come on and I saw this one and I was like, man, I'm getting a much better price for Aguilera, but yeah, he lost in the first round, so I'm glad I didn't go there. All right, so this is the fight I took. Mustafaev versus Riddle. His name's Magomedov to me. Yeah, I took Riddle on this one, and Riddle looked really good. I definitely think he dominated the fight. It wasn't even, I don't think it was anywhere close. He ended up winning by decision. I'm so glad I took him. I got him at a plus 120, 130, I believe, somewhere around there. So as a dog, that was good. Actually, both fighters that I put on my two-fighter parlay were underdogs. So yeah, I definitely lucked out on that one. Riddle won, hands down. Moving on to Sosoli and De Lima. De Lima looked fantastic. He was a minus 150 around that in the first round. He KO'd Sosoli, and yeah, he looked great doing it. Explosive. He was really picking his punches. He's like a sniper, as big as he is. He looked fantastic. If he keeps it up like that, I can really see him going places. So moving on to one of my old-time favorites, Kowalkiewicz took on, I'm just going to call her Jan. Jan looked really good. Kowalkiewicz, I think she suffered some type of break, orbital break, or something to do with her face, fracture or something, that was really preventing her from seeing out of, I believe it was her left eye. No, it was her right eye. So she possibly might need surgery after the fight. She came out and kind of explained what happened. She was a bloody mess. She looked really bad. And Jan looked really good. So, and you know, a minus 260. I'd say that was pretty much fair. Co-main event, Crute versus Michael Oelek. Can I call him Oelek? Those are some tough names in this one. I did take Crute. I felt really good about him at a plus 105. I mixed him on my parlay, and yeah, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Taking two dogs like that, they weren't huge dogs, but Still, the fact of the matter is that they both dominated. He actually won by submission in the first round. Excuse me, I don't know if I told you Jan won by decision. I don't know if I said that or not. But yeah, Crute won by submission in the first round. Looked really, really good. So yeah, that was my hit. And again, I apologize to you guys. I could not make a show. I couldn't put a show together. But possibly this week, I'm gonna look at the card. I didn't really see too much that impressed me too much. If I'm not gonna take anything, I'm probably not gonna have a pick show. I'm gonna look it over a little bit. If I don't see anything on there, I'm probably not. But if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'm feeling better. I sound horrible right now, but I'm feeling a lot better. So we'll see towards the end of the week. All right, so moving on to the main event of the night. Paul Felder, Dan Hooker, two easy names to say too. So there were a lot of good fights. This was definitely one of the best. Both of these guys went at it. They gave it their all. Can't say anything bad. It was very, very close. I could have seen the judges giving it to Paul Felder. Dan Hooker ended up taking it though. Total strikes, we have 119 for Paul Felder, 133 for Dan Hooker. Going to significant strikes, we have 110 for Paul Felder and 122 for Dan Hooker. And Dan Hooker got a takedown, didn't do really much with it. Again, I don't really count those. Maybe the judges did, I'm not sure. But it was a very close fight, and yeah, Dan Hooker deserved the win for sure. But I felt that it could have went either way. If the judges gave it to Paul Felder, I wouldn't have been upset. The crowd would have been upset, but I wouldn't have. Love both fighters. Great. I love their styles. I love their attitudes, especially the way they went out and faced each other. That proves a lot. Paul Felder hopefully won't retire. He did. He was very emotional after the fight. He dropped some hints that this may be his last fight. I don't know. I think he's still got some time left. I think he's still got some years in him. And it was just a tough loss for him. And Dan Hooker's a tough opponent. I think Paul Felder was definitely the aggressor, which didn't really, go in his favor as far as the judging system goes. But yeah, it was so close and such a good fight. So I can't wait to see these guys fight again. Not each other, probably. But Dan Hooker, Paul Felder, two of the greatest in my book anyway. And yeah, was really excited to see that fight. So that's all I got. What did you guys think of the fight? Who did you guys pick? Did you win? Did you lose? Let me know down in the comments below. And before my voice gets any worse, until next time, as always, Rant and Rich here, signing out from sunny SoCal. I'm out of here. Latest.